Hey everyone, how are you doing today? This is Hillary the Marketing Mom. I know this is not a usual time for me to come on live, so if you're joining me, great. But what I really wanted to do is actually do this live and have this video up here for everyone to come back and view it, because today is Sunday and we're just chilling at home. I'm here with my two daughters. One is taking a nap, the other one is binging out on some popcorn and television, much deserved television, because during the week we kind of keep it to a minimum, so she's sucking in all she can get before 6 p.m. But what I wanted to share is, I'm here alone with my two girls, because when my husband, he was on a retreat this weekend, and I wanted to share a little bit about that experience from my end, because I'm not usually the one home alone with the kids all the time for any extended period. He'll go out and do this, and because we work from home, they're home with both of us mainly, and then we go out, right? So I wanted to share something about that, having that time for yourself and allowing it, especially if you may be working your business together with your husband, with your partner, your husband if you're a woman. Yeah. So what I really wanted to share there is that you must allow yourself the time to be able to plan. And many people, which is strange, it's strange for us, because I've always known what a retreat is, but a lot of people were asking, what is a retreat, and when I came down to it, because I did my retreat at the beginning of the year, which is actually a really good time to do it, but there's no really good time. It's just that from a planning standpoint, it's a good time. And I did my retreat at the beginning of the year, and reflecting on it, I was thinking to myself, that was a good time to do my retreat, because I was able to set goals for both my personal, my spiritual life, as well as my business life, right there at that retreat. And now my husband is getting that opportunity, away from the family, away from the rush, away from the hustle, and to be able to really clear your mind, sit down, and be able to meditate, so to speak, on all of the things that matter in life. And when you start to do that, then your goals become very crystal clear. And it boils down to, as I've been sharing for many weeks now, it boils down to your why. What's your purpose in life? What's your purpose for your business? What's your purpose for your family? So it's really important that you get that time. And he had 3 lovely days to do that, which is great. Not everybody can afford or can take that much time away from their home. Maybe they don't have the support. Maybe you're a single mother and you don't have that type of support where you're able to do such a thing. But it really changes, I would say, from my own experience, from a spiritual standpoint, and also from a business standpoint. It really changes the way you're able to operate. When you pull away out of operations, you pull out of life, basically, and you go away retreating, not running away, but really trying to get a handle on what it is that's going on in your business, what's going on in your life personally. And why that, I'm glad that my husband was able to experience it, and every year I do it. And what I want to do with my followers, I want you to encourage you to do it, whether it's from a business perspective or whether it's from a spiritual perspective, because most retreats that I go on, they are spiritual retreats. But because I have that opportunity to go, I use it for every aspect of my life. What are the goals for my kids? What are the goals for our family? Because nothing that you do as a person is really separate. You are one person. You are a businesswoman, you are a mother, you are a wife, you are, whether you're Catholic, Buddhist, Muslim, that is your faith. So you are one person, and therefore, even on what is called a spiritual retreat, you can find that deeper meaning by just getting out there and retreating to a quiet place. So it's really important in terms of your goals. And when you don't have those 3-day opportunities, a day like Sunday, when things are a little down, like especially in Trinidad, things really slow down. I remember when I was younger, nothing opened on a Sunday, so Sunday was really like a down day, and you could really sit down for maybe 2-3 hours after Sunday lunch and just plan, whether it is your week, your month, or whatever the case may be. So even though on an annual basis, you can probably steal away 3-4 days to sit down and plan, really focus, get away from the noisy hustle, the bustle. But also once a week, it's important to pull yourself away, maybe just for an hour of quiet time. Close the doors. If you don't have AC, leave the doors open, like my house. All right. And really, hi sweetie pie, another lollipop. Okay, mommy's doing a live. No, don't block it, I'll give it to you just now. All right, and close the doors and really just sit down and try to focus. You will get the lollipop just now, right? So that's my daughter. So I'm just going to end here with that wisdom for you, that you want to just pull away, whether once a year is great, okay, so that you get a kind of high level. Even in our organizations, we do high level retreats, but then once a week, do a little retreat. Maybe once a month, do a little retreat to yourself, for your business, for your life, to try and center yourself and kind of reestablish, because every once in a while you go through the motions of the things that you're doing, and I've talked about that before in terms of your daily mode of operations. We go through these things, doing them daily, but then sometimes we lose focus. We can't figure out what it is we're doing it for. Why are we doing this? And that's where you readjust your goals and you pull yourself back. You get into that quiet place, that quiet zone in your mind, and in your actual physical space. And why I say, it really has to be a clear physical space. And sometimes as a mom or a dad, it's hard to do that. You really have to pick yourself out of the house and go somewhere to be able to do that. Whether it's a coffee shop, whether it's a library, whether it's a retreat center, do it. Because you will feel far more refreshed, far more focused on what you're going to do in life. All right, so enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I did put a post on the page today about what are your goals. So I want to hear what they are. Share them with me. What is your agenda for this week? All right, what are you going to have accomplished by the end of this week? All right, so have a great one, and I'll talk to you soon.
There will be a party of